We are going to show you how to operate our Stitchliner collator. We first start back here with the air compressor. Nicole and I, who is our super duper operator, is going to show us what she does in the morning and then how she gets the machine prepared and to run a book. So I'm going to have Nicole just take you through the steps of turning on the air compressor, and so you can see how that's done. All right. So Nicole, why don't you go ahead and show us what you do in the morning?
First, I close the air line by turning this button.
Okay.
And then I turn it off. And then turn it on.
Okay, so we're going to walk back where the collator is. It's a little bit of a walk. We probably need to figure out a better way of being able to turn it on without having to take a walk. By the time we go all the way to the collator, it's like a 20-mile hike. So we probably need to make this a little bit quicker. Maybe get a button up by our collator where we can just push it from up front. We'll have to figure that out, but it probably makes sense to be a little bit more efficient the way we turn it on in the morning. Okay, and so over here on the collator is where the air line is, and there is a little gauge on there that has to be up to 95 psi's, and then this little knob here just has to be in line so the air can go into the machine. Okay, so we're going to walk around and we're going to have Nicole start to set it up. Now we're going to have to wait a little bit for the air pressure to get up to 95 psi, so we'll see how long it takes to get it going here. This is the Stitchliner, which is our new collator. Replaces our old one over there that's kind of a slower model. This is faster. As you can see, it's kind of a big machine, but it collates, jogs, stitches. It has a booklet where you can stitch there. It's a saddle stitcher. Had to think about it for a minute. And then there's a knife trimmer over here, but it's a very nice machine. And so we are going to put together a little procedure on how to run it. So we're going to see if we can get started by having her show us what she does in the morning. All right, Nicole, so why don't you take us through what you do?
First, I power on the machine, which is 4 buttons.
Okay, there's one there. Okay.
Over to the computer panel and I select the booklet size, and this is where we make the other adjustments also as far as the staple.
And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see this on the video, but we'll go through it, and if not, we'll put in our documentation where you can see it when we write it down. Okay, so she's going through a bunch of steps here, selecting the size of the book and how big the book's going to be after it's trimmed, and then she's setting the machine off to get started on its setup. The machine automatically sets itself up. If you look around the machine, you'll see parts moving and stuff like that. So it's actually adjusting itself to setting itself up. So she'll come back here. It's okay. All right. So it takes a little bit of time here just to get it going. There's an hourglass there on the screen that kind of shows you the progress. When it's done, the screen will show all the different settings. It's still working. In the meantime, we've already loaded up the towers, so we didn't waste time doing that. As you can see, she's running a 20-page booklet. This is tower 1, this is tower 2, and she will run one tower at a time. When one tower is completed, the second tower will kick in and start running, and she'll load the first tower as the second one runs. So it's pretty cool. This is the screen that shows the speed and a bunch of other things. We'll show you what that's all about. Okay, she's ready. Machine's ready. So we come over here.
And we make sure these two buttons are lit up. This is for the misfeed that took bad booklets into the scrap bin.
Okay.
And then we set up the towers. Make sure that they're both on.
Two towers on. So she's turning the second tower on, and she's going to run a booklet. Go ahead. And she's going to run a booklet through so the towers can identify the sheets and set the sensors. It's going to come down through here, and it'll stop right there. And this one here, I don't think we set it up for 11 by 17. So we have to go back to our booklet. It is at 1117. Alright, so she's going to redo the setup, which is good to see that it wasn't set up. The right numbers were in there, so she's going to redo that. And just take another minute or so. So this right here shows each one of those lines that you see in the circle, shows where the paper is in the bin. It auto detects where the paper is. So this is bin number 1, that's bin number 2, and it's in pocket 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the rest of them are shut off because there's no paper there. And then these will be detected, these are little detectors. And if a double sheet goes through or a sheet doesn't go through, a misfeed, then it'll shut the machine down so you don't put booklets together that with the wrong sheets or missing sheets. So it's a pretty cool system, nice setup. Again, she's getting ready to set the machine up. It takes just about a minute or two, and so she's just dialing it in here. All right. Okay, so that's tight. All right. So this has to be moved, and so we're gonna just loosen these up a little bit. Go ahead and move that. That piece has to be moved. I'm gonna walk around the other side here. Might be able to get a better view of what she's doing. As you can hear, there's a bunch of noise going on behind us, and obviously everybody's working. And then she comes in here and she makes a few adjustments. She takes that piece out and she removed this metal piece that goes right here. That comes off. All right, and she's gonna shut this down. And then she's gonna try running a booklet again. All right. she's... Oh,
I thought I went to run a sample booklet and that button didn't do that.
okay, so why don't we go to the screen and... That's all right. Try to run one from the tower, see if it'll work that way.
Now it's resetting for something. I don't know what.
All right, she's got it. So now booklet's going to come up through here. It's going to collate them into here. They're going to stop right there. She's going to make sure that all the sheets are there and they're in order. It's just a double check.
One missing.
There's one missing, so we got to redo it again, and that's unfortunate, but that's what happens. So she's going to try it again. So what happened was that one of the towers didn't pull a sheet through, and it's important that you get your setup right, because if she was to go on, it would pull one sheet, minus one sheet every time she pulled it through. So now we're going to go back through. She's going to check it again. Okay, so the booklet's correct. So now what she's going to do is she's going to go ahead and push a button here, and she's going to set it into another station. It goes into here. Now she's going to check and make sure that this is all set up correctly. She pushes an air button, make sure it's tight, and it's tight. She'll shut that back down. And then, hold on one second. Let me get over there. I want to show you how it goes under the stitch unit. I wanted to be on the outside where you can see the pieces that she had to adjust. Okay, now here we are again on the inside. She's going to push that button right there, and it's going to take it down into the machine, which is down there, and then she'll jog it over under the stitching head. It stitches the book, and then she's going to push the last button, which is going to eject it down into a bin. And there it is. Now what she's going to do is take that booklet and she's going to set the trim unit. We'll go over here. A lot of walking around, but she's going to set the trim unit. She pushed the button to bring the knife up. Okay, she's going to go ahead and stick the booklet underneath there, and she's going to make sure that these adjustments here are right. They're like a thumb screw, and they have to be even with this collar here. There's one over there on her side, and it puts the amount of tension on the book, the correct amount of tension on the book, to where the book will get pulled out of the machine. And then there's another adjustment that she's going to do. And she tightens that down. It's important those are tight. That looks pretty good. So those seem to be fine. She's checking the tension on this right here. It's like a brush, and that's important, where it can go in real easy, but the booklet can't come back out. So she's checking the tension there, and that seems to be good. Okay, so we got it set up. Now we're going to come over here again. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start running some books. So she pushes the button there, and she comes over here and she's going to start the machine up. The machine starts up. It's going to pull books from the first tower until it's empty. Then I'll go to the second tower. And